Hello everyone, Burton's back in the realm of Crusader Kings 2 Warhammer. We're still playing our Geheimnisnacht series, and right now I am attacking the greenskins. We've got a de jure claim on Caris, so we're going to go ahead and see what we can do against these big ugly mugs. So first thing, what are they actually going to bring to the actual battle itself? Well, potentially up to 7,000 troops. Now we say troops, I don't really call them troops, I just call them a horde of mongrel orcs and goblins. Oh, Gork and Mork apparently. So let's have a quick look at the religion itself. So Gork and Mork, the greenskins are a superstitious bunch, and so they worship a myriad of minor gods and fetishes. But far above these lesser spirits and trinkets stands Gork and Mork, the true king of the greenskins pantheon. They are not worshipped in the weak fashion of the other races. Instead, all greenskins look up to their deeds of the twin gods for inspiration. In these tales, Gork is brutally cunning and Mork is cunningly brutal. Nice. Though the greenskins tend to fight over which one is what, as they do with everything else, shamans are in the direct and sometimes violent contact with Gork and Mork, and are even able to summon them in battle in order to crush their enemies or to support other greenskins. Right, okay, so we've got some little interesting tidbits of information there. It's always good to know the places you're about to conquer, but rather than me chatting away, I think it might be better if we go ahead and get ourselves some troops. Now we're going to deal with this personally from our capital. Let's just get everyone we can locally. We'll go to a couple of the big cities. I think 6,000 should be enough, but just in case, let's go ahead over to Dracula. And she's going to get us 7,000 as well. Excellent. So we've got more than enough to take care of business. Get all on board the ship as per usual. One of the things I like about having a very large army is it doesn't take any time at all to grab an army together. You guys will all meet together here, and then we'll go down together as one force. Now the greenskins are someone that I actually quite enjoy. I think they are the comedy race, and as such, they don't deserve these lands. My vacation lands belong to me and I will take them. As we can see here, he's a rather large orc. We'll see that. Hopefully we'll get to fight him in one-on-one combat. So a lot of them have been called into the wars. That's great, makes it a bit better. He's got the backing of quite a lot of people. So it looks like it might be a fairly even fight with the army that we choose to send. But remember, we're not sending our entire army, we're sending but a fraction of it. Because we are going to continue to expand, but we have to do it sensibly because we need to leave some troops at home because we've got to protect my children. Mordecai, Kathleen, yeah. They are the next generation, and look at her, beautiful Kathleen, unlike her father. So Brodad strikes again and we've got another child. My potency is renowned throughout the Empire. We actually did create some kingdoms as well last time. So Kingdom of Ruthen, Kingdom of Nagaron that we had already, and Arnheim. So we're getting quite a few titles under our belt. In fact, we're just going to raise up you people here. Just in case the greenskins are a little bit crazy, as they have known to be in the past. They'll fight anything. I believe once there was a certain greenskin who declared a war against Ulthen, not thinking about how to actually cross the ocean because they don't have a lot of ships, if any. So yeah, they think before they act, which is one of the reasons why we're attacking them, because we well, sorry, they act before they think even. You know what I mean. My memory starts to go after being alive for almost 2,000 years, but hey, can't blame me. So we've got 15,000 troops on the way. They're going to be there very shortly. The father was very upset and I had to promise him I would look into the matter. His daughter has supposedly been raped by Marshal Draco, and then he's demanded the Marshal's head on a plate. Draco the Cruel, what have you been up to? What have you been doing? Well, number one, you've got a lot of children, so it is possible that you might be, and you've got the lover's pox as well. So not only have you defiled a woman, you've more than likely given her lover's pox. We can choose to fine you, we can imprison you, or I don't believe this. Unfortunately for you, I do believe it, because you're an hedonist and you are quite proud and lustful as well, so I'm just going to fine you. Count yourself lucky this time. Do I have to abide by laws and rules? My whims sound more interesting. I have gained the arbitrary traits. Oh, fair enough. That goes along nicely with my ambition. Now we're going to land straight in the province we were trying to take. I've not bothered to put my army in any particular order, formation, because I think we'll be strong enough. There's another plot going on. Ooh. And the time is upon us. We see the shores of the Greenskin lands. Our new holiday destination will be ours. We will march over. Elective succession, right? We're going to have a look at that in a bit. But right now, we're busy. So there we go. They've got an army of 8,000. We're going to march straight on the army. I'm going to leave it. Nezef is going to be on my side. Nezef, you need to be doing a little bit better than you are, kid. And Ullen. Or Ufflan, the Cruel. Now, in my lands, the Cruel is quite an overused nickname. I mean, what does it mean anymore if everyone has the name? I much prefer the Witch King. It's unique, you see. Not many people have it. Oh, they're coming to meet us in battle. It looks like we're going to meet them in Wyvern Strand. Oh no, we're not. They've gone all the way around. So they are in Moonshard. Now, Moonshard itself is I think it's as good a place as any to have this battle. As soon as we get in, we're going to have a look at things. In fact, should we have a look at things before we get in? Yes, we will. So let's even things out here. They've got a lot of men. We are going to put some more people in the centre. I want the centre to be stronger. Not that strong. That was a bit too strong. You can go back over. Yeah, that will do. Nice and even. We've got some archers in the centre, but predominantly we've got our infantry. And here we go. Let's see what we're up against. So we have Warboss Togok, the Magnanimous. He is in the centre. Chief Tobalt, and then War Chief Hackbrag. In terms of what they've brought to the party, mainly light infantry. They have very few pikemen, archers, heavy infantry is waning, as is their cavalry. So I think we should have this fairly easily. They only outnumber us with this. As I draw closer, I see my enemy is Drongbund Drogobid. Shall you engage him? Well, let's have a look at this man. Yes, I shall defeat him. Easily. The battle is not yet won, your enemy did his move and you may assess the combat situation and choose a proper response. Okay, continue the combat. So I've decided to engage in physical combat. I'll fight my enemy and hopefully injure him. What stance would I prefer? So I could go defense, offense or balance. Do I look like the sort of man who defends a lot? Offense, attack without restraints. And there we go, I've won. The body of Drogbag lies before me. Let all dark elf in the realm utter these words. Hooray! There we go, so that improves our morale. Pretty much, this is going to be a one-sided battle anyway. There we go, so we have someone now in our prison. It's Hackbag. They're running, we are going to chase them. Is Hackbag worth anything? This is what I want to know. We've got quite a few prisoners and none of them want to be ransomed. Well, maybe we can arrange something for them. The dark cells can be so lonely after all. And we've met up with the remnants of their forces. As I draw closer, my enemy is Umbrag Greenshield. He's going to prove a better challenge for me, so we will defeat him. So my enemy has made his move. I'm going to go ahead and focus on... In fact, let me check. He's an orc. He's huge. He's a huge orc. let us be sensible. Yes, balance. Defense and offense, overcompensation will lead to ruin. The battle is not yet won. Your enemy did his move and you may assess the combat situation. Okay. You decided to engage in physical combat. Alright, I've just done this. Alright, next round. We're going to go on the offense this time. Attack without restraint. I have won! The body of Umbrag Greenshield lies before me. Once again, my dark elven brethren say these words. And there we go, we've managed to defeat him. Nice and easy. And he's in my prison. Morbak is in there. So we're going to go up to Moonshard. We're going to probably take... In fact, we won't take Moonshard. We'll take the place we came to take. And that'll make things nice and quick for us. I don't even think we need the boats. We'll just march the armies back. No point them being up and running. With no time for the tabloid gossip of the Dark Elves, we're just going to go ahead and ignore that for now. So there we go. In fact, on our way back, let's just walk through here. We'll finish off the scraps of the Greenskin army, take care of them. And then we've got some conversion work to do. There we go. So, my experience in the matters of war have increased, and there are many things that I can do differently in future battles. What am I going to focus on? Well, what is my army predominantly? Oh, hang on. Well, it's over. I shall defeat him nonetheless. So my army itself is predominantly heavy. I think it'd be smart if we go for heavy, so we're going to go for that. Alright, apparently we're still fighting this man. He is actually much better. State Marshal 28 doesn't mean much unless he's a good fighter though. So let's have a look. Skilled Tactician, Orcs, Guard is huge. He's a weak boss as well. I think we can take him. We'll go for balanced. What has happened? I have won! There we go, that was another one. Once again, utter the words, Dark Brethren. So the fall of Wag, Black Sky Green. The Greenskins are a quarrelsome race. And they also like to use words I have trouble saying, like quarrelsome. If not under the leadership of a strong leader, one that leads them to further battles against other races, they would degenerate into infighting. So what are you actually doing? They've collapsed entirely. So hooray, we will take that. So they didn't last long together, did they? So we have some lands in the south. Yeah, they've all pretty much broken up now, which is interesting in itself. Because Black Sky is the biggest band of them we have left, and they're the ones we're attacking. That should make things easier in the future when we are trying to take some more land from them, so I'm happy with that. After we take care of this, we're going to have to turn our attention back to our homelands for a little bit, just to have a quick look at the massive amount of plots. And maybe do something with a prisoner too. In fact, someone actually wants to buy him back. 10 gold. Moragag, you're not the main man, so you will go back home. War score currently at 65%, is just about to go up in leaps and bounds, because we are overkilling this right now. We're going to assault, there we go, 72. So we've managed to get 10 golds, and we got a rather rude letter in return. Asmar claims that he would be a better steward than Valkar Ferris. Valkar Ferris, he's okay. Who is claiming to be better? Hasamir. No, you are... I rule. We'll give it to... In fact, Ferris, you are... Yes, we'll stick with Ferris. This won't take long. In fact, we're going to go ahead and put some people over into this army here. They're going to go ahead. Oh, in fact, I don't want to put me in there. That'll be more than enough. Go and take care of what's left of these. And they're already on the run. Brilliant. So we're not going to bother assaulting the hold. It's not worthwhile, even though we have enough men to do it. It'd be needlessly throwing them at the walls of a place that will fall anyway. My little son, Prince Mordecai, always has his nose in the scriptures and spends all his time amongst the priests. Such a bright little lad. Yes, we'll give him that. My prisoner, War Chief, is Hagbrag is complaining. You wish to complain? Tell your people to get 70 gold. Until then, how about the oubliettes? There we go. So another victory therefore is brilliant. Now very soon, I think that once we potentially take out the Greenskin land, it might be time for us to head on over to Othan. I think we've got business there, and we need to take care of it sooner rather than later, and then we'll move on to something else. So far, there's been no other trouble with the good people of Tassander, the idiots who decided to try and battle against us. But Mangut is getting bigger. What have you been up to, Mangut? Dark Pantheon is increasing. So it looks like my mother is up to her old stuff again. She is currently declared Gahandan claim on Kradari War. If I knew what that meant, I would tell you, but I am just an evil Witch King. I don't know all the ins and outs of the politics. What I know is what I see here. And that's decimation of someone else's land. Okay, we're almost there now. Let's speed things up, get us through this. So we've had victory, and Kathleen asks, Daddy, where did children come from? Well, be silent or I'll slap you. Daddy will tell you when you get older. How old are you? You're 2 years old. Why you ask me when you're 2? Well, it's probably because you're a freaking genius, so I'll tell you. There we go. She's gained a deceitful trait. I'm so proud of her. We've got another plot going on, so we're going to have a look to stability in our own realm, because we're going to want to have as many troops as we can when we eventually take Ulthen back. Now the High King, he's decided to exile someone. Who is this exile? Someone for broken spirits. Well, that's all I've got to say about that. Here we go, we're just going to assault the final bit. There we are, we're at 100%. Let's go ahead and tell them to bend the knee. Enforce the demands. We have taken their lands. Let's get on back home, disband. So that is the first bit of Greenskin lands we have managed to take. The lands of Black Sky are in danger, and we cast our eyes towards this. My mother is successful with her little claim, so well done, mother. Or wife. It depends really, sometimes she likes me to call her wife, sometimes mum. She's evil like that, you see. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks once again for supporting the series. Don't forget to leave some thumbs up if you're liking it. Cheers.